As we do with the State of the Union, we fact check it. So join us now. We're going to do the remarks of the president's claims, and Daniel Dale is here to do that. Daniel, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. So President Biden boasted about cutting the deficit last night. Take a listen.
In the last 2 years, my administration has cut the deficit by more than $1.7 trillion, the largest deficit reduction in American history.
Daniel, is he right?
Don, this boast about cutting the deficit leaves out such important context that I'd say is misleading, even though his numbers are right. It is true that the deficit declined $1.7 trillion in fiscal 21-22 compared to fiscal 2020. But here's the key. Experts have consistently told CNN that Biden is taking way too much credit for this decline when he suggests his own administration is responsible. In reality, that decline overwhelmingly occurred simply because temporary pandemic spending from 2020 expired as scheduled. And not only that, experts tell me that Biden's own actions, his legislation, his orders, have on the whole significantly increased deficits. Dan White, a senior director of economic research at Moody's Analytics, which is a firm Biden has repeatedly cited, told me this. On net, the policies of the administration have increased the deficit, not reduced it. How much? Well, the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, an advocacy group, estimates that Biden's actions will add more than $4.8 trillion to deficits from 2021 through 2031. And that group's president, Maya McGuinness, told me before the speech the White House deserves credit for the $250 billion of deficit reduction they enacted through the Inflation Reduction Act, but should also take responsibility for the $5 trillion of deficit increasing policies they signed into law or executive order. Now, Biden can take some credit, Don, for the economic recovery, which has boosted tax revenues. That helps keep the deficit down. But overall, what he's done has made the deficit bigger, not smaller. Don?